Oh, I know our ways are strange to you, but soon you will join us in the 20th century. With 3 whole years to spare.
Ms. Callender, I'm sure your computer science class is fascinating, but I happen to believe that one can survive in modern society without being a slave to the idiot box.
That's TV. The idiot box is TV. This is the good box.
I still prefer a good book.
The printed page is obsolete. Information isn't bound up anymore. It's an entity. The only reality is virtual. If you're not jacked in, you're not alive.
Thank you, Fritz, for making us all sound like crazy people.
Hi, friends.
Hey, everybody. I love this song.
This is episode 8 of Revisiting Sunnydale. Welcome. We're going back to Sunnydale, one episode at a time, and you are here with us on this journey. Have you been rewatching, or do you just remember them all really well? Let us know. Just so you guys know, there's going to be spoilers, and check out our Facebook page, Revisiting Sunnydale, and because we like to post a bunch of Buffy-related stuff on there. And it's always a fun time. We want to get together and get the Buffy party going.
Yeah, share with us. Post with us.
Buffy is streaming right now for free on Amazon, Hulu, and Netflix, so join us on this journey.
And if you're old school and love the DVDs, you can purchase them on Amazon for under $12 a
Holy
season.
Cats. Holy cats.
Under $12.
I feel like I need some sort of like a shift, like a reimbursement of sorts.
Me
or
too.
Something like
You
that.
can get the complete season on Amazon for $70. So if you need a Christmas gift for someone and you're not going to get them something handmade, which we suggest,
do that.
then do this instead.
Yeah.
Gift Buffy.
Because people love that.
Yes.
A Buffy fan will dig it.
They will love you forever.
Hell yeah. So, yeah, let's do this. Let's get into this, man. And it's time to do some unboxing.
Unboxing. I love it. We got Nerd Block on block.
Nerd Block.
So excited.
All right, we got my November Nerd Block.
Now, you've gone back to Nerd Block Classic.
Yes.
You've stepped away from creepy ass.
Yes. The horror, not for me.
Mm-mm.
But guys, yeah, not for me. If you love that sort of horror-tastic business, I thought it would be fun for Halloween.
It wasn't.
No, it was terrifying.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to go back to the old classic nerd stuff. Thank you. Thanks. Oh, what's that? Okay, apparently I made some notes for the podcast that I'd like to do, and I left it on a Post-it there. So
Here we go.
we've got a National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, the Griswold
That's
Moose
adorable.
mug. It's a teeny tiny version.
It
It's
is
more like a
teeny
shot
tiny- yeah.
glass, but
You
it's
could
here.
have some Christmas shots in that.
Fuck yeah,
That's
I'm
adorable.
all for it.
It's acrylic. It's a good size. The artwork's good.
I love it.
Yeah, that's
I'm,
nice.
I'm all for it. But we've also got
Something relevant to us.
yes, I've got a firefly.
Wow, it's
And I
huge.
think it's a Christmas ornament.
Yeah, it's
But
massive.
yeah, and it's heavy too.
It's
Serenity.
It's Serenity. Oh wow, it is really heavy.
And it comes in a nice little box. But it's made for hanging.
If I were nerd enough, I would totally paint this. It's guys, we'll put a picture up. It is huge. This thing is massive.
It's so big
and heavy.
Yeah, this is good quality.
I don't know if the Charlie Brown tree can handle that. I think it's too heavy for
It'll
the Charlie
absolutely,
Brown
like,
tree.
Toss it over.
Yeah,
Maybe it'll go on my rearview mirror. I don't know.
it's really cool.
I was super stoked for this one.
Oh, it's a Sherlock Titan.
It's a Sherlock Vinyl Titan,
I love the Vinyl Titans.
and it
We've
looks just like him.
Yep, we've talked about it before. The artwork, the sculpting is just, it's dead on.
Yeah.
Like, that is Benedict Cumberbatch. Not his hands, but I mean, the face work is just, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's the
You got a good one.
it's
You
the
got Sherlock.
Yeah, the Baker Street Collection is what they're calling it, and there's a nice little sketch on the back of like oversized head design, articulated head, and posable arms.
That's fantastic.
And I guess there's two separate Sherlocks that you get, as well as two separate Johns, and a Moriarty that's in full-on King outfit, like two different ones. I want that one.
Yeah.
I want the King Moriarty.
And it says on the back that some own an accessory. So not
Does he have an accessory?
each one? Like, did he come with that weird crowbar he had on the tube when he was covered in blood?
Huh. Because I don't know, like,
I like the Irene.
because I almost didn't open up when I got the Spike one. I almost didn't open it up, and then I did and saw that it came with the Kiss the Librarian mug.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see anything in here.
And that's the question, kids. Do we box or do we unbox these? Do we leave them in the box or do we take them out?
It's a tough call.
I can't decide. Let us know what you think, because I'm really curious. Do you guys unbox yours or do you leave them all in the box?
So far, all of ours, we're keeping ours in the box, except for
Yeah.
my Spike came out of the box.
I'm just running out of space to put these boxes and don't know what to do.
The T-shirt
Oh, that's cute.
is a mashup of Nightmare Before Christmas and Back to the Future.
That's adorable.
It's a nice silhouette of Jack, is that his name?
Yeah.
Falling over top the DeLorean with Marty McFly hanging onto the DeLorean.
Not sure I get the
I don't know why
Yeah,
they were mashed up, but
It's not like they have anything in common,
nothing.
but cute.
It's, yeah, sure, okay, I'll take it.
No, yeah.
Maybe there's an explanation on the card. Enjoy the holidays with this great mashup T-shirt from Shirt Punch. Nope, no
Nope.
explanation.
Just we love both of these things. We're going to put them together.
Enjoy. And there's an art print of Bill Murray.
Oh, that's great.
And I don't know what that's from.
That's frameable.
Yes.
Signable and frameable.
Yeah, and it doesn't come with anything to tell me, like, I'm not well articulated in Bill Murray's filmography, so I don't know what this is from. It looks like he's in a cowboy outfit.
Yeah, it doesn't strike.
But it's cool. It's absolutely Bill Murray.
Yeah.
And, yeah, there's no explanation. All right, that's cool. And a little Star Wars calendar.
Oh, sweet. A little 16 month
Yep.
2016 calendar.
So, which is nice.
Decent little artwork on the back.
Yeah, so it's something I just post in plop up in my office
Mm-hmm.
in my work. So, yeah, I am very happy
Good month.
with my nerd blog.
And this was November.
Yes. So, I will not
And how
be
much
giving
is Nerd
away
Block a month?
anything from this one. I think it's 19.
It's not bad.
No, it's definitely under 20.
I found that, yes, I have quite a few subscription boxes a month, but I have also found that I spend less money on
Right. Just random stuff.
random things on the weekend because I know I have all this awesome stuff coming every month. I don't need to go out and buy stuff.
Exactly. Which is, I think, that's the explanation that I like to give. Because I've got, like, this nice little box of treats.
Yep.
And I've already treated myself, and it's coming.
Yep.
And 9 times out of 10, like, I don't need, I did all right this week kind of thing, and I'll just go ahead and spend $20 on this one item. No. You get $20, and you've got a T-shirt,
Yep.
and a whole bunch of other, like, cool stuff.
Yeah.
And it's also fun when you don't, like, sometimes when you do get stuff in the box that you don't particularly care for, but more than likely there's somebody else in your life that's
Regifting.
yes, someone else is just like, yeah, that's the best thing ever. And
Yeah.
you're like, there you go,
Yeah.
friend. I have just
Here
made
you
a
are.
friend's day.
Yeah.
and
And you
didn't have to
can,
do anything.
there are trading sites and,
Are there?
yeah, where you can
Oh, wow,
trade
there's
your
a
crap.
there's a whole different,
Whole new level.
there's a whole
Yeah.
culture that I'm not privy to yet.
There's a YouTube channel that I subscribe to, Nerd Therapy, where they unbox their stuff They're an adorable couple, and I adore them watching their videos. And they, for Black Friday, went to GameStop. GameStop had a Funko mystery box
Oh, really?
that was like $25 or $20 or something, and they bought 5 of them. And they unboxed them in this video, and like I swear the first 3 they got the same exact box.
Ugh.
So of course they were like, yeah, if anybody wants to trade,
Yeah.
what are we gonna do with 3 Michael Keaton Batman Funkos?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we don't need all
No.
this. Which, you say that and just reminded me, I pre-ordered 2 friends, Chandler and Joey,
no.
on GameStop like a month ago, and it was supposed to come out on the 21st, and then they bumped it back to the 27th of
Oh,
November. And I'm looking at the date, and it's like,
You're like,
I
oh,
was like,
where's my Chandler?
I haven't gotten a phone call yet to come pick it up.
Yeah.
Where's my
Oh,
stuff?
I wonder if they come with a.
They each come, like, Joey comes with a duck, and
That's
Chandler
great.
comes with the chicken.
That's great. Oh, that's fantastic.
So, yeah.
Those would be the 2 I would get.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, I don't need the rest. Like, the rest of them are cute. Like, I think Ross comes with a monkey. Monica comes in a chef's outfit. Rachel is just with the Rachel haircut, and I think Phoebe has a guitar. I'm pretty sure.
That's cute.
But yeah.
Oh, I miss that show.
So guys, you can go ahead and get your nerd block. Go to nerdblock.com and cash in on the fun. Like, get some cool stuff in your mailbox. It's like it's like your bestie giving you a treat every month.
It really is. If you have not jumped on the subscription box bandwagon, you really need to. There is literally something out there for everyone.
Oh my God, is there?
There's another channel I subscribe to, Subscription Box Mom, I think it is.
Uh-huh.
This woman gets like 60 boxes a month, and most of them are for review, so they're sending them to her. How do I get this job?
Yeah. So if there's any unknown subscription sites
hit
or
us up.
boxes out there that, you want to get the word out, we will help you do that.
Hit us up. We will definitely spread the word.
I love free shit.
I love subscription boxes. I love it. I mean, she gets everything from child boxes to religious boxes to underwear boxes to monthly female hygiene boxes to try the world food products.
Oh my God.
30 days of candy. I mean, there is a box for everyone.
Candy. That could be a problem.
Yeah, 30 days of candy.
Yeah.
It's in a box. It's like a yard long. And there's like a slot for each day.
Damn, son.
Yeah. I spend hours watching her videos.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
It's a subscription lady?
Subscription Box Mom.
Box Mom.
Mm-hmm. We'll put a link on the page.
Nice.
It's a fun K-hole to follow into.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, as of right now, I think, Nerd Block. And we do the Blue Apron here every once in a while. And,
I get the emails from Blue Apron, and I want them, but I just can't. And Sarah Michelle Gellar has a subscription box that I will never buy. I'm not into it.
But the Blue Apron is cool is that you can pause it every week or
like
whenever.
The Luke, that's
so
great.
which is awesome. And they'll show you like a month in advance what the next menus are going to be, so you don't have to spend it every week, which is great.
That is great.
And I also started getting Dan like the Harry's subscription box with the razors and like the gels and stuff, which is cool.
Yeah.
Like, we just started doing that, and so like his refill is coming. Has shipped.
And
So
who
it's
doesn't
awesome.
love mail?
Right.
We need to keep the USPS in business.
Oh my God.
I love getting the boxes when my Ipsy comes, or my Birchbox, my Loot Crate.
It's just a nice little. Woo!
Oh, it's here!
I got a treat.
It's
here. I didn't have to think too hard about it.
If somebody wants to start a Buffy box, I have been dying to get like a Buffy item in one of my boxes, and it hasn't happened yet.
That's shocking.
I know.
That's
I finally got
absolutely
Doctor Who. I had to keep hounding Loot Crate in their monthly survey. Doctor Who. So now I need to turn my powers on. Buffy.
Yeah.
I just want a damn Buffy. Just one.
I don't understand why that would be so difficult.
I know.
Because that's more than likely you're gonna find that's more people that's like, yes, that's what we want.
Yeah.
Just one little thing.
Just one little thing. Bumper sticker. Shit, I don't care.
Yeah. Give me something.
I don't care.
Let me show the love.
Just put it, but don't do like you did in November for Loot Crate and put a Mad Max item on your button. Don't put a steak on your button and call it a Buffy item.
There will be riots in the streets.
Almost as bad as the riot for this episode.
All right, so this episode,
Season 8.
I Robot You.
Or Episode 8.
Yeah, Episode 8, Season 1, Episode 8. I Robot You, Jane. Original air date, April 28th, 1997. Written by Ashley Gable and Thomas A. Swandon. Directed by Stephen Posey. Summary for this episode is Willow unwittingly unleashes a powerful demon that takes refuge on the internet.
Whatever. You want to know what the best thing about this episode is?
What?
Our notable guest star of the week.
Yes, we are introduced to Ms. Jenny Calendar.
Played by Robia Lamorta.
Which...
Who is Diamond and or Pearl? I'm not sure
Thank
which
you,
one it
yes.
is. She's one of those.
Diamond and or Pearl.
Yeah.
We're not exactly sure, but I don't think they probably knew either.
Yeah,
I think
no.
Prince probably referred to them
Hey,
as
Diamond.
that as well.
Hey, Pearl. Hey, Pearl. Hey, Diamond. She was also on 2 episodes of 90210 in 93.
Really? Like the original 90210?
The call, yeah. I think they were college girls that Steve and Brandon met at one point.
She's had an interesting career.
Yeah. Quite a few Buffy people. Anya did quite a few episodes as Susan
I remember,
Keats.
yeah, I remember her on there.
Yeah. How old are you?
Right?
I'm sorry,
a
Emma. I
vampire?
love you. I do.
damn.
I love you. But wow, you were like mid to late 20s playing a high school person. Okay, cool.
It's like how?
Cool.
Yeah, seriously, how old? Like she's just continually playing high school people.
Yeah.
And I guess now she's on Once Upon a Time.
She has been once or twice. She
Okay. Like a
was.
blind witch or
Yeah,
something?
she was like the Hansel and Gretel witch.
And she's going to be on Supergirl.
Yes, which I still haven't watched. I don't care.
No, I'm not going to watch
Marley.
Supergirl. No,
You
no.
made Marley
Nope.
Supergirl.
Thank you. You're the only person in the world that understands my plight. Like nobody else. Everyone's like, "Oh, have you watched?" Oh, it's I'm like, no.
It's Marley.
no.
Not
The
watching
little girl, that little girl from Glee that I couldn't
Yeah.
stand.
The person who ruined Glee.
Yeah, she really. Yeah, she was.
Let's give her the A story. Nope. And now they're bringing her boring ass husband from Glee, I just read online, to be her love interest on the show. She married that, what's his, Blake? The boring was supposed to replace Finn, football player that could sing.
That kid.
That won Glee Project. They got married in real life, and now he's bringing his boring ass face
Snore.
to Supergirl. Thank goodness I don't watch the show.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't care.
Snore. Nope.
But
You
just
know.
go ahead and nail the coffin on that show.
Yeah, I don't know. People are loving it, but I'll never know because I'm
I've
not going to
seen
watch
like
it.
the weekly commercials. It looks awful. There's nothing there that I'm like, oh, I need to watch that. The special effects look awful.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the closest I came to thinking that I wanted to watch it was seeing Eggs from True Blood.
Yeah.
But that really wasn't. That
No,
still
that's
wasn't
not
enough. No,
It's not enough.
Still not enough.
He's a pretty boy, but it's not enough.
So yeah, I mean, good on you guys, Supergirl
Good
folks,
try.
and way to
That
employ
show,
folks.
it's just destined to not.
But
I mean,
I'm not,
Helen Slater tried.
I'm not doing it.
She tried her best in the 80s, and that movie was a colossal failure.
Well, it's just, I mean, I barely care about Superman. I absolutely don't care about his cousin. So,
Yeah.
sorry guys, I like my superheroes a little more flawed.
They did a good Supergirl on Smallville.
Did they?
The girl, Kara, on Smallville. It was a good story,
Yeah.
and she was a good Supergirl. But just like they screwed up and didn't try to take a built-in cast and make a movie out of that cast, they decided to remake the franchise again.
Which I'm sick of.
Me too.
Like, everybody's just remaking. I don't
Let's
know
redo Spider-Man for the
my God.
1000th
I
time.
give up. I'm done.
If you don't know Peter Parker's backstory by now, you're not gonna.
No, and I don't think you care.
No.
You just want to see
Please
a Spider-Man.
stop.
Just-
Please.
Can we just move on to, like, there's got to be something else that Spider-Man is doing.
Can we just we couldn't just put Andrew Garfield in the Avengers? You couldn't just, because he was great.
I don't even remember if I saw that one because there's too many.
Too many.
I can't remember. Okay.
Spider-Man died when Tobey Maguire decided to strut down the street in Spider-Man 3. And he decided to be emo. That's when Spider-Man died. Went into the great beyond.
So our story with this is that there's a big old demon who, from some time ago, his name is Moloch the Corruptor, which I'm pretty sure there was a Moloch. That was the name of the demon in Sleepy Hollow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Moloch the Corruptor, he got cursed billions of years ago.
In Italy, maybe?
And
There's some monks doing some
Yeah.
chanting, and they...
per usual.
Yeah.
That's it's always safe to assume that it's some monks
Yep.
that chanted
Yep,
to
and
get him into
they
the situation.
curse him into a book and put it in a crate
and the book ends up at Sunnydale High.
for some reason.
Some explicit.
It's not like any other crate that the books are in. So all of the kids are doing some kind of extracurricular points
I guess it's extra credit.
for...
So there, I guess the plan is to digitize all the books in
Yes.
the library.
So they're scanning them.
Yes.
And that's when we meet Jenny. She is the computer teacher.
The super hip computer science teacher.
Yep, she's super cute and she's flirty.
She struts around
and,
with her
yeah.
leather jacket.
And Giles is just completely put off by her. He hates computers. He hates technology. He just wants books, and he can't stand them.
Yes. So Willow is scanning this book into the computer. So I guess the whole thing is that if somebody were to have read,
But yeah, if somebody would have read the book, it would have let him out.
but
So technically,
this computer read it, so It's now in the computer.
Yeah.
Malcolm, and now his name is Malcolm.
Which she has an awesome, like, hand wand scanner that she's using.
Yeah.
Or is she using, like, a full-on scanner?
I think it's just the hand one.
Yeah.
Dan has one.
I have one that I've never used.
But
as a gift one.
I have a question that it seemed like the wand fell short.
It's a lot smaller than the text.
Yeah.
So it's not complete.
I don't think it was getting everything.
Yeah.
So, okay.
And Moloch, is it just my imagination or does he look remarkably similar to Demon Giles?
Yes. That's the first thing that I thought.
Like, so I wonder if it's the same demon?
Yeah, it's got to be the same kind of demon.
Yeah.
Which, I guess
Which
we never
makes-
really were told what kind of demon Moloch was.
Right. We find out that Giles is a Fieral demon.
Right.
And Spike can speak Fieral. And that's the thing. Maybe he's not because he speaks English. The
Maybe.
Moloch speaks English to
Right.
that poor Italian man that's just like, yes, I love you. Break my neck. And none of the other people are like,
Yeah, I don't... we're not exactly clear as to what Moloch's point is.
No, what was he doing?
What's his purpose? He
Yeah.
just wants to get people to love him and so he can kill them?
I don't understand.
Because I don't feel like there was anything gained. It's not like he was getting powers
Right.
from killing people,
He's just a chaos-loving demon.
I guess.
So Willow lets him loose.
So now he's in the computer and causing a ruckus.
Yeah.
And he's got all these computer geeks that are working for him.
Wow. These kids.
Jacked in.
That Fritz. We have another notable guest star. One of the other kids is
David?
Yeah, Dave. Chad Lindbergh.
Okay.
He was in the first Fast and Furious as Jesse.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. He was
Adorable
the little
ADD mechanic.
Yes.
I
Yep.
loved him.
Shout out.
Yeah. He drove the VW. I think it's a VW that Frankie Muniz bought. He was like, I love this car. I have to have it. I'm going to spend my Malcolm in the Middle money on it.
What's Frankie Muniz up to these days?
Oh, not good. He has really bad health, actually.
Really?
Yeah. He's got like heart problems or something.
What?
Yeah.
Huh.
He's a big old frail thing. A frail bunny.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
I forget I saw him on an episode of something. Maybe it was, I don't know. One of those movies.
I feel like his hair starts back here now. Like back in the middle of his head. I feel like he's not aging.
Back in his Malcolm in the middle. So...
So yeah, we've got these kids. You know, Willow's now chatting with this boy online, Malcolm.
97 computer chat rooms.
Mm-hmm. He's supposed to be a 16-year-old boy, but you can pretty much guess pretty quickly that Malcolm is not what he appears to be.
Absolutely. And Willow is like absolutely like gaga
Yes.
over this new feeling of a boy paying attention
Yeah.
to her.
Which-
And
Been there.
yeah, exactly.
Whatever.
Like, seriously, like, come on. Like,
I'm on Willow's side.
yeah, I mean, no, absolutely. Like, with the invent of
Yep.
computer chat rooms.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I dare you to find someone who is not
Yeah.
taken in by some sort of...
Catfish.
Exactly. Exactly.
Willow's the original catfish.
And Xander likes to point, and Xander makes a great point when
Yes,
he's
he
telling
does.
Buffy, like, you know, who's to say that's not like some blah blah blah, whatever Swedish old woman or something.
Yeah.
And
I'm
no.
in the something chat room,
Right.
and I'm not really that, but
Yeah.
I can say I am.
Yep.
And of course, Buffy's like, "Oh my god, he could be an axe murderer, Xander."
yeah, Tee.
Yeah. No, you should investigate this shit.
Right. It's
She's
serious.
in danger. In this, I mean, this episode's not good.
No,
It's not good.
nope. I beg of you, if you are trying to get one of your friends to watch Buffy for the first time, don't show this episode.
Do not
to
show them this episode.
No.
And
You can probably even skip this episode entirely when you do a rewatch.
so Willow's scanning this book in, and the program that she's using is Scanomatic.
Yeah, it is.
Scanomatic. See, people think that we don't notice what you put on screens, but there's also a huge glitch in this episode later on, and it's that her birthday changes 3 times
Oh, really?
on screen.
Really?
Yeah. Malcolm looks up her person. He opens up her records.
Willows? Or
Buffy's.
Okay.
Yeah. And he originally said when it shows it the first time, it says her birthday's October 24th, 1980. Then when it shows it again, it switches to May 6th, 1979. So it only changes twice. And then it's Joss in a later episode, I guess, that confirms that her birthday is actually January 19th, 1981. But in this episode, twice.
79.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I don't know what made him finally settle on January 19th.
Because we only have, like, what, 2 or 3 episodes where they celebrate Buffy's birthday?
Yeah. Never goes well.
No.
No. Do not celebrate Buffy's birthday. But, of course, Buffy's all happy that someone's paying attention to Willow, and she's trying to support her.
I mean, yeah, and I guess
Until shit gets weird.
when like Willow starts skipping class and is like, oh, Malcolm said she wouldn't understand. And then when she's chatting with Malcolm and he's like, Buffy's troublemaker, that's why she got kicked out of her own school. And she's like, hey, how did you know that? It's in her permanent record. Maybe you told me.
Yeah, yeah. No.
You must have told me.
I think I'm going to log off now, and we're not going to talk again. And I think you're a demon.
Scene 1, Apple, take 1.
I've never felt this way about anyone before, Willow.
I know what you mean. I feel like you know me better than anyone.
I do.
Do you think we should meet?
I think we should, soon.
I'm nervous.
I'm not. Isn't that strange?
That's what Buffy doesn't understand. How comfortable you can make me feel.
Buffy just makes trouble. That's why she got kicked out of her old school.
How did you know that?
It's on her permanent record. You must have mentioned it.
I guess.
Let's not worry about her anymore.
I have to sign off. I'll talk to you later.
Don't.
But no, it just... And Fritz. What is wrong with this kid?
He's just like, I just think he had problems to begin with coming into this, and it just didn't bode well for him. He starts to get under Malcolm's spell, and we find out that, Malcolm's got the 2 boys, at least, in the school that are kind of working for him, and he gets them to try to take out Buffy, because Buffy is impeding on what he's trying to do. She's interfering, and he doesn't like it.
Yeah.
And so, Dave tries to lure Buffy into the showers and electrocute her.
But of course, she's Buffy.
And he warns her at the last minute. She gets out, blah, blah, blah. And then Malcolm's all pissed off at Dave and basically gets him to kill himself.
He gets Fritz to kill him. Fritz kills him.
Oh, okay.
Fritz hangs Dave.
Oh.
Is what I kind of gathered from that.
Okay, that makes more sense. Then
He turns Fritz into a murderer.
Okay, I get that. And so my big thing is that Buffy finds him, and off camera. She comes back to the library, reports to the gang that Dave...
I think we see his feet, right?
Yeah.
Some Disney shot of
Yeah. But she seems really unbothered by it. And it's just like, there's no mention of anybody called anybody, no police.
There's no assembly.
No.
We would have had an assembly.
Yes, there's nothing.
We would have had sharing moments where we had to talk about our feelings and how we felt about the dead kid at school. And it just, they don't do that. Oh, yeah. So it's like, Malcolm just takes over everything. I guess if you're in the internet, cool. Like, we start to hear people like, Nazi Germany, they talk about Nazi Germany so many times in the first season. I don't understand why. It's just weird how many references there are.
Yeah, that was the one thing that it was okay to talk about being bad.
Yes.
Like that was the go-to bad example of everything. It's like, all right, we need to describe exactly how awful the situation is.
Nazi Germany.
Okay, yes, we're okay. That's okay. We can talk about that.
Yeah. So but he's infiltrated every system.
Yes.
He's accessing her records. He's changing people's reports.
He could wipe out student loans. That'd be awesome.
Right? He's siphoning money, I believe, and he's opened this closed factory in town. I don't know where he got the people to come work there, but his end game is he's building himself a body.
So that's the big thing.
He wants to be whole.
That's
again.
The end game.
Yeah, he builds himself He's like building this big
Why
ass
didn't they
robot.
I guess a robot would be better than just taking over a human body.
Right.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, Malcolm.
That's how that works. I'm okay with that, I guess.
And then I guess he wants Willow to be his queen.
Gross. Like, what? I don't understand how she fits in. Like, why Willow? I mean, she is adorable, and she's smart, but
it's just weird. Like, why go... I mean,
don't understand.
Like, you go through all this, you're building your robot body, you want to take over the world. Why do you need a 16-year-old
girl?
queen? Yeah. She didn't really... I mean, sure, she's smart, but I don't think she really did anything to, like, help his cause. Like, there wasn't nothing, like, Willow was the one who figured out how he could get it.
Yeah. And it's cute to see Xander be jealous for a change.
Right.
You see that he tries to play it off like he can't, he's just trying to protect her. Mm-hmm. And it's not, It's
not jealousy. I don't think Willow like that.
I don't think about her lips. But come on, you're a teenage boy, and the girl that fawns over you is no longer fawning over you.
You think about every girl's lips or whatever. Like, you can't turn it off at this point, kid.
And this is just Xander. Because later on, when he finds out that Dawn has a crush on Spike, he's like, wait a minute.
She has a crush on me.
Yeah. It's me she likes. No, it's me. It's all right, Xander. People can...
They can have multiple crushes.
Yeah. They can have multiple crushes. Like how many times you've liked weird piranha or praying mantis lady while you still had a crush on Buffy.
Exactly.
Or midnight blue Angora sweater wearing substitutes.
Get your head in the game, Xander. You get it. You know. So yeah. Ugh.
There's apparently Joss is the voice of the newscaster.
Really?
In this episode?
Huh.
You hear it for like a split second.
Mm-hmm.
Later, closer, I think, to the end of the episode, Jenny's watching something on the news and Giles comes in and she turns off the radio.
Huh.
You hear it for like a split second.
Interesting.
Yeah. And we find out that Fritz is like carving letters into his name. Or carving an M into his arm with an X-Acto knife.
Yeah.
Like, this kid needs therapy.
He's gone.
Yeah.
He's just, like, absolutely just done.
And he's just, I'm jacked in.
Jacked in.
Oh, my God, you're so weird.
Like, I feel like he already had problems starting with this thing.
You need a hug and a brother. Someone needs to help you.
This episode, it just has, like, such a really weird tone outside of all the other episodes ever of Buffy, and it's just it seems like it has a feeling of just like a terrible early 90s show, like action show or something like that, and it's just so hard to sit and care anything about what's
I surf during this episode. I clean, I wash dishes. I get distracted really easily. It doesn't hold my attention.
No, it's not. And there's no Cordelia in this episode.
No, not at all. We do find out that Jenny is what they call a techno-pagan.
Okay, that's right. Yes, we did. This is important because they did manage to slip in one thing of importance, Jenny.
Yes.
We are introduced to her. We reveal like why she's important.
Yeah. So Giles just like needs help and he doesn't know what to do. And lo and behold, Jenny is a techno-pagan.
Oh, he starts to like go this whole like explanation. There's things that you might think I'm crazy.
Yes.
First, like, yeah, I know.
I got it. I'm with you. What do you need?
Scene 1, Apple, take 1.
You already know. How exactly is that?
Come on, there have been portents for days. Power surges, online shutdowns. You should see the bones I've been casting. I knew this would happen sooner or later. I mean, it's probably a mischief demon, like Kelkor or...
It's Moloch.
The Corruptor? Oh, boy. I should have remembered. I just don't...
You don't seem exactly surprised, but... Who are you?
I teach computer science at the local high school.
A profession that hardly lends itself to the casting of bones.
Wrong and wrong, Snobby. I mean, you think the realm of the mystical is limited to ancient texts and relics? That bad old science made the magic go away? The divine exists in cyberspace, same as out here.
Are you a witch?
I don't have that kind of power. Techno-pagan is the term. There are more of us than you'd think.
And so she does, I'm not even sure how many episodes she's in after this. Quite a bit. She's in.
She pops up. Even if
Yeah.
she doesn't stick around for long, she's
Yeah.
usually, there's at least just a reminder, hey,
Yeah.
Jenny's still here.
And she is beloved
Yeah.
by many. And she is, a little bit of trivia that I found online.
Okay.
Her character name was originally supposed to be Nikki. But they changed it as to avoid confusion on set with Nikki.
Nice.
Which, would that have confused him? Like, we're
Would it really?
filming. I don't think he would react.
Yeah.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No,
I'm
I'm
talking
Xander
to,
right now.
Right, I'm sure. I feel like that's something that's happened on other sets before. Like, it's never.
Yeah.
Has there? Oh my God, we have a John in the script. We cannot hire anybody with the real name John.
I've often wondered, are actors that spaced out when their character name is actually their name? Like, can they not respond to anything but their name?
Right.
You know, there was a character on All My Children. His name was Aiden.
Mm-hmm.
And the character, his name in real life is Aiden Turner.
Mm.
On the show, they spelled it with 2 A's. And in real life, it was like A and an E. Like, what is the point in changing the spelling of the name Aiden?
That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It's still the same name.
It's still Aiden. But I've wondered that. Like, can you not respond to anything other than your actual name?
I just always, when I see that happen, I'm just always like, oh, they didn't have to try very hard.
That was easy for you.
Right. You don't have to think too much.
Yeah. Yeah, good for you. Well, all right. Good on you. Oh, Moloch's robot body is so creepy.
It's awful.
And it's just bad special effects, bad voice. Where do you get that voice?
Yeah, he sounds like a 16-year-old. Oh,
He does.
Willow.
I want to be with you. No.
I just don't like it. This episode is just dumb.
No. And Jenny's the best part of it.
It is. It is the absolute best part. And because I never watched this episode, I had forgotten how Jenny was actually introduced to the gang, and to how they even figured out like how she was what she was.
And she immediately fits in.
Yeah.
She's quippy. She has.
And she's flirting like hell with Giles,
Uh-huh.
making him all uncomfortable and
Yep.
squirmy.
She has my burn of the week.
Oh.
She said it's one of the scenes where in the library and he's like, I'll be back in the Middle Ages. And she's like, did you ever leave?
And it took him a minute. It's like, hey.
Yeah. She makes several inappropriate comments to him that
Oh my God.
he gets so flustered.
like the
corkscrew comment.
Yeah.
That's not where I hang it.
Like, she's like,
Why do you hang it? Where do you... What?
She's trying it with.
Well, look at it's Giles. The only other person in that school her age,
Right, close to her.
other than the students.
Yeah. Well, how old is Giles? Do we ever figure that out? Or
I would...
because I always thought that there was like at least like a 10-year difference between him and Jenny.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe 15.
I thought maybe Giles would be like early 40s, late 30s.
I could dig it.
But then again, 40 then and 40 now,
Totally different.
totally different.
Totally different. You may as well have been 60.
Yes.
Then.
Yeah. Yeah, it's... I don't know
if
what...
it's just because I'm looking 40 in the face.
Yeah.
Why I say that.
Yeah, okay. But 40 now and 40 then. Mm-mm.
It's two different things altogether.
Well, even like Friends, they were supposed to be what, late 20s?
Yeah, I think like 28.
They looked 40.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's what 40 looks like now.
Yep.
Like you're in your late 20s, early 30s, and I'm okay with that.
Thank God. Whew.
So when you're 50, you look 40.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like I really appreciate, these things. Like
Me too. It's all Betty White, I feel. Because she has looked the same age.
She has.
She stopped the clock.
Thank you, Betty.
Thanks, Betty. We love you.
She stopped the clock for the rest of us.
Yep.
So, there's a big fight. They get to the thing, and Malcolm is there, and he steals Willow, and the kids get there, and they rescue Willow, and do they blow Malcolm up?
He gets electrocuted. I believe she kicks him into a panel, and he gets electrocuted.
Yeah.
But she's
pissed.
Willow goes after him with a crowbar or
Yeah.
something, and she's attempting to beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, Willow's pissed.
I want to break up. Remember me?
Which I do like that. There's like little glimpses like this into Willow's character. That it's not like she's quiet and a little bit mousy, but when it comes down to it, like she will fuck you up if she has to.
She will step up.
Yes, she will put it out. So it wasn't like a complete just like, whoa, where did that come from in later seasons?
Yeah,
when she starts to like really get into it,
which is awesome. She puts herself in some situations she shouldn't.
Right.
In later seasons, thinking she'll be okay.
Yep. So
we get Giles and Jenny doing a spell together.
Giles is very animate about it. He's just like, Argh!
Yes, I love that. He doesn't get knocked out this episode, thankfully. His poor brain is fine. So our stake count, we just have
3. I counted. I think
Moloch, Dave, and Fritz.
Yeah,
Does Fritz get killed? What happens to Fritz?
I thought.
Does he just scurry away? Xander hit him? Because Xander does say, I got to hit somebody.
Yeah. I don't remember. Why do I have 3? I have I have Moloch, Dave, and the first guy.
That Italian monk kid that he snapped his neck.
That was the thing.
I don't remember what happens to Fritz.
I don't know. Maybe he just kind of got away. So I do like that Giles made a great point about computers versus books and about the whole being like there's no texture, there's no soul,
smell.
There's no smell. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, Giles, that's what
I agree with you.
That's what I'm saying, man, about these Kindles and stuff. And I do like, you know, you hear the crack of a spine of a book, and it's just like that smell, and it takes you right back to the first time you read it or whenever. And it's a very romantic notion.
Yeah.
Books versus computers. Mind you, I would not change the fact that I don't have to search out an encyclopedia and look up some facts.
Or I don't have to carry 6 different books with me on
vacation.
That's when I love my Kindle.
Absolutely. I feel like that's the main thing for Kindle. Like if I did a lot of traveling, yes, absolutely. A Kindle is just like spot on.
Especially now that I don't have to turn my device off.
Oh yeah, that's great.
You know how many times I'm like, I'm reading. I wish I had my book. Because now I have to wait until I could turn my thing back up. But now I don't have to turn it off. I just have to keep it in airplane mode.
Nice. And there was at the very end when the kids get all together and they're like helping Willow get through the pain of like, oh, you know, only a crazy demon likes me, and then Buffy's like, hey, vampire, and Xander's all praying mantis. And Buffy says, none of us are ever going to have a happy, normal relationship. No.
Oh, you don't know how true that is.
What a telling statement. That's just like, that just follows them throughout the entire series.
Not a one of you.
Nope.
Not a one of you.
Nope.
Kendall, or what's her name?
Kennedy?
Kennedy does not exist to me.
Nope.
I don't know who she is. I wish I'd never met her.
I saw somebody had posted something about like, instead of bringing Kennedy on board, it would have made more sense to have Willow and Faith get together.
That would have been interesting.
Right. They're saying like, you know, because that Faith's enough of that dark, edgy time that they're trying to bring with Kennedy, and Faith has also all but stated that she's bisexual.
Yeah.
And
long incarceration.
So it's just and I think it was a good point. I think that makes perfect sense. Like I would have been for that.
Kennedy sucks.
She was awful.
I hate her. She's of all the potentials, she is the worst.
She brought nothing to the table.
She has no game.
There. And she was like, she was very forceful with Willow. It's just,
that was not attractive. It was too forceful. Nobody would have fallen for that. Would have been like, you weirdo, get away from me.
Right. I'm about to press charges.
Yeah.
Like, I need you to step back.
Especially after Tara, like,
it was way too soon for all that. And it's just, I think they would have been either Willow should have been by herself, or just like, why? We didn't need Kennedy. Didn't help anything at all.
Nope.
She didn't bring across any magic storylines.
Yeah.
Like this whole Willow finding her goddess self. No, that Kennedy had nothing to do with
Kennedy
that.
had nothing to do with that. What did Kennedy bring out? Warren.
Right.
That's what Kennedy brought out.
Exactly. And that should have been the end of Kennedy at that point.
Yeah.
Right there.
People will say, Amy set that spell in motion.
But
Kennedy forced the issue.
Yeah. Yep. She put her in that position to still be harboring those feelings and those regrets and like those fears because she was all, she's just so damn pushy.
Yeah.
I think that was my big thing. It's like,
I just don't
back off.
I keep seeing her in like pharmaceutical commercials where she's like a mom and her hair's all short. She has like a really short haircut, like a pixie cut now, and
Weird.
she looks really old. I don't like you. And they made her like her character in the comic, like she's still around. Go
Is
away.
she?
Yeah, they're not together.
Okay.
But go away. We don't want you.
Kennedy was the worst. I feel like the worst character
Yeah.
in the entire series.
Yeah. The worst. I can't think of a single character that is worse than Kennedy.
No.
Not even Dawn.
No. Because Dawn got better.
Yeah, Dawn. Yeah, Dawn
She
did get better.
absolutely got better. Yeah. Nope. Kennedy, you win the prize.
Yeah.
Suckage.
Yep.
So
our what moral of the story is
catfishing is real,
yeah,
people.
don't date online.
And so are cults.
Oh, yes, they are. Yeah.
It's like, unless
Be
you-
careful with your online dating.
Yeah,
It could
exactly.
be a chaos-loving demon.
It could be. So, I mean, you just do all the proper precautions to make sure this person is real and not crazy or whatever you got to do. I don't know.
Have a friend at whatever location you're meeting this person at.
Yes,
Take
yes.
someone with you.
Yes, don't
and
go-
give them the head scratch that you're okay and they can
Correct.
go.
Exactly.
But do not go alone.
Yeah. I feel like there was a time where, years upon years ago, that I was on a blind date, or maybe it was somebody that I met online or something, and I had you call me.
Yes. Yep. I remember that. Yep. I was like, everything cool? Yep.
Nope, I'm out.
I'm like, yep, I fell down the stairs. This is me. My leg is broken. I need you to come help me.
And I was gone. So, yes.
Always have a backup plan.
Yes, you need to.
Things are just, shit's crazy out there.
Yeah, you can't just be going all dating, trusting people all willy-nilly.
I'm too afraid my foot's going to end up in a river. I drive down the road and I cut grass for cheap and I'll slit your throat at the same time. That's what I see. Like, I'm one step away from being a crazy person that doesn't leave her house. I don't trust anyone.
No, I've seen far too many Law and Order episodes.
Yep, me
to
too.
where I'm just like, you know what?
No.
I don't need to talk to strangers. I don't need to
Nope.
make new friends. I don't need-
No. You come out to it. What do you want?
Yeah, exactly. Why are you? Whoa.
Can I help you?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, yeah, you should see me. Like the people that try to talk to me while I'm walking the dogs are
What?
just like, what do you want? Like,
I had somebody like stand all up on me. I was cashing in some scratch off tickets. And he was like, you got some wins there. I'm like, back the fuck up. What do you get away from me? What you are in my personal bubble.
and that's just rude all
Yes.
in itself. Like, you need to be at least
Yes,
arm's length away.
arm's length away. We're standing at a lotto machine, sir. I do not need to talk to you.
No, you can't. That's like walking up on somebody on the ATM. You can't do that.
Back
That's
up.
not okay.
And then you're trying to shield your pin and
Right. You're doing all this,
Yeah.
like covering up the screens and whatnot. And
happens to me at theme parks. Back up.
Yeah, I don't.
Tourists will stand right on your back in a line,
Oh, I
and you're
fucking
like,
hate it.
"Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't
fucking
touch me!
hate it.
I will hit you, please."
Yeah. There
Don't.
have been times I had to like stop and turn around and like look at people. Like, are you really?
Yeah.
You really want to just stand here all?
I
from
can
back?
feel you on my back.
I need
Like,
you away.
stop spooning me
Yeah.
in line.
So this is a nice PDA, like a public announcement, guys. PSA. Please don't spoon people in public.
Please
like,
don't.
Don't spoon strangers.
Personal bubble.
You can't just go like just all up on people. Like, it's not all right. One of these days, someone's gonna get popped in the mouth, and then it's gonna be their fault. Because
Right.
It's gonna be my fault because I just bashed somebody in the head because they were all up on me. No.
We have a short list. If you're Benedict Cumberbatch or James Marsters, you have a pass to
Yeah.
that bubble.
There are.
There's an
several.
access code.
Yeah. There's several gentlemen
Yeah.
who would be allowed in that circumference.
Uh-huh.
But for the majority of you who are not Timothy Oliphant, Ryan Gosling, James Marsters, etc., please stay the fuck away.
Yes.
You need to back off.
You need to back off.
And on that note,
Our next episode is The Puppet Show.
which not as bad as the robot.
No, it's on an
Or-
upswing.
Yeah. So, what did you guys think of I Robot You, Jane? Is there anybody out there that actually likes this episode?
Please tell me if there's someone that actually enjoyed this episode.
And hopefully we didn't, piss you off too badly with our comments about it. But I honestly want to know if there's anybody that actually likes this episode. Send us a voice message you can call us at 412-385-7250 or record an MP3 file, less than 2 minutes, please, and email it to revisitingsunnydale@gmail.com. We will more than likely play it on the air, especially if you liked the episode, because we want proof.
Yep.
So next week, join us for The Puppet Show. And until then, you can follow us, subscribe, like us, rate and review us. Twitter at Back to Sunnydale. You can find Camila at _Rugged Angel.
And you can follow me at mspear7338 on Instagram and Twitter.
Okay, all. Until next time.
We'll see ya.
Two kinds of dances, but there are no more humans. Finally, robotic beings rule the world. The humans are dead. The humans are dead. We use poisonous gases, and we poison their asses. The humans are dead.
The humans are dead.
The humans are dead.
They look like they're dead.
It had to be done.
I'll just confirm that they're dead.